Hi, my name is Gerome and I'm a junior economist and PhD student at the Institut. I conduct research at the intersection between macroeconomics and financial markets and find it fascinating what is revealed about human behavior at the transactional level. Only if we understand how individuals make decisions, for example, when and how much to consume or to save, can one generalize and better tailor economic policies towards them. E-commerce business, that is the sale of goods and services online, has seen a steady upward trend in Germany over the past 20 years. It started in 2005 at almost zero, and in 2020 e-commerce accounted for more than 13% of total retail turnover or 4.5% of total consumption expenditures. This development is just one of the structural changes of our economy, shifting towards less capital goods intensive and more service-oriented consumption. Covid-19 certainly accelerated this trend, but the e-commerce share stabilized at 14% ever since. Why is e-commerce on the rise? Mainly because of technological integration and consumer preferences. It is convenient. Not having to travel far to a local shop and taking care of the transport saves time and effort. The consumer has full transparency. Online markets provide a broad variety, efficient search mechanisms, transparent product specifications, and usually the lowest attainable price. Consumers can pay later. Most online merchants provide, directly or indirectly, the opportunity of delayed payment. The transaction is contactless. This contributed to the early containment of COVID-19 infections. E-commerce relies crucially on an efficient payment system. However, the adoption of digital payments, such as credit cards, varies considerably across countries. In Canada, for instance, the credit card share lies at more than 80%, whereas in Germany, every second person older than 15 years owns a credit card. 15 years ago, it was only every third person. Electronic payments, in general, have unique additional characteristics. They provide precautionary liquidity. In fact, credit cards are the most common form of unsecured consumer credit. They can help, especially borrowing-constrained households, to cope with unexpected income losses. They can offer substantial rewards, such as 2 to 3% cashback on all purchases, business class flights or hotel stays. They offer fair and better borrowing costs. With every transaction recorded, the consumer reveals a lot of information about him or herself, which allows for detailed risk assessment. How do consumption and payments interact? During COVID-19, German households voluntarily shifted their consumption from a contact-intensive towards a less contact-intensive channel to lower the infection risk, which resulted in a higher online spending share. At the same time, the inflow of consumer spending to the e-commerce sector stabilized the economy. Also, expansionary fiscal policy, such as unemployment insurance and debt reliefs, affected spending and credit behavior, which had heterogeneous effects across the wealth distribution. Finally, other studies have shown that the adoption of digital payments is associated with various economic effects. Higher real per capita GDP growth and a reduction of informal labor. And they can also help to better coordinate and target redistributive actions and enhance state capacity. To summarize, financial inclusion and consumption opportunities go hand in hand, and policies aiming to promote the adoption of digital payments, such as the digital euro, should consider both efficiency and equity. Successful integration of how we pay for goods and services yields a vast potential to reduce consumption and credit inequality and can make our economies more resilient and interactions more efficient. Thanks for watching, and please read my article if you want to learn more.